Hey guys, so just finished watching Gotham episode 2, season 1, episode 2. So I just finished watching it. I think it's called Selina Kyle, if I'm not mistaken. It'll be up there in the title. Uh, you know, um, so this one definitely was pretty good. I guess off the bat, I give it hard to give it a rating right away. This episode definitely went by fast. Um, you know, Uh, I guess a rating. I give it a 7 this episode because it was okay, but there wasn't. I feel like there wasn't much going on in this episode. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's the second episode. They don't have to like once they've got you from the first episode. They kind of don't have to too much. You're gonna watch it if you're not back for after the first one, then you're not back after the first one. Then you may not be back. That's it. So I think that this episode definitely was pretty good. It was okay. Definitely, I recommend watching it. I recommend watching it all, but it was I mean, for an episode called Selena Kyle, I think it is the name. But she was only in it really half the episode. She didn't really show up, become a main role in the episode until the end. It was really, it was like she just happened to be there the first time the kids uh, got attacked, and then she happened to be in the bus there. It wasn't really much of a focused story. Like it didn't really focus really at all on them. It focused more on the bad guys in there, whoever they were, getting those rounding up those kids for the doll maker. I really don't. Uh, I don't know. It seemed very weird the fact that it was called Selena. It's called Selena Kyle, and she was only in it. The way she was in it was not enough for me. Like I hope that it would give her more of a backstory and whatnot. It did. I mean, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but at the end she did say, that she knows who killed, excuse me, who killed the Waynes and stuff. So there was that, and she was just like for the kidnapping. She was just happened to be in that one bus. She happened to be there when the kid got murdered. Like I got picked up, the first time when I said so. She was just there, all in the wrong places at the wrong time. So I just out of luck. Not like it was It's not like she did stuff and went out of her way to get caught. Like she was, she happened to be. I think instead they could have had her somehow, instead of just being there when the kids get attacked, just do something more. Like all of a sudden she sees her friends get attacked, and she doesn't never gets captured, but kind of follows them on her own because they're her friends or whatnot. I think that definitely would have made a little bit more of a story. Have her friends maybe get killed or whatnot, and then just or at least maybe not. This doesn't need to be a friend, just someone she kind of befriends for like 5 minutes, and then just before he gets kidnapped, and then she kind of has to follow him instead of just happened then get caught, and then you know what I mean. Like there was no. It wasn't really. It wasn't her. Like she didn't. It wasn't her ambition that drove the story. You know what I mean. It was more. He just happened to be there. But the so there was that. One thing though that I did pick, that at least my dad picked up on when I was watching it with him there on the phone. He mentioned there that one guy there at the beginning of the episode when Falcone comes and meets with what's her name, Fisher, Money, with features Monet there, and Monet Fisher Monet. I think they take they have her lover, whatever. I forget what his name is, but my dad was saying that his name is, he thinks he might be the name of the guy who in the Batman comics, I don't know what his name is, but he cuts himself and he marks himself every time he takes a life. So he has like all those like check marks. Slices. Counting how many times he's taken out someone. So I don't know. Back in, and it is possible. His they didn't see him die. I mean, we didn't see him. They did beat him up a little bit, but all we saw was like a few punches, and then they went and they were talking, and then punches, and then talking, and then he was down already. So we didn't really see the fact that he's dead or whatnot. So I think he may come back. So I don't know. I think it would be cool to see this guy back if he does become someone later on. But I don't know now. I was hoping at the end of the episode we'd have some sort of thing where he's, you know, where we see him just get kicked, casted off or whatnot. Like kind of like all bloody and then kind of like walk up a little bit. But I don't know. But definitely the next episode definitely looks good with now that she said that she knows who killed the Waynes and saw him as clear as day. Well, she said she saw him. She doesn't necessarily know exactly who it is and have a name or whatnot. But that was definitely going to be interesting to see how that comes out. And the whole with Bruce there, it was pretty good. I mean, him testing himself with the candle and whatnot was interesting. Was kind of cool, but it was. I just feel like he should be like. When is he going to start? When is he going to get up and just go to and start training with the whatever with Ra's al Ghul and his League of Assassins? When is he going to start taking off to go do that? I think that there should be a time where he should be going off to go there, because I feel like so far, I know we're only into the second episode, but I feel like so far we're getting to the point where it's kind of like, he's testing himself, doing all these weird things, and then if he doesn't get up and leave soon and just disappear, then Jim Gordon's gonna know exactly that he's Batman when he comes back. When he does turn into Batman. I think so far, like, there's too much. Jim Gordon knows so much about, he's testing himself, he's this, he's that, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's acting so strange and, interested in helping and stuff. I think it's so much, it seems like if he does, whenever, which he will obviously, but whenever he does become Batman, Jim Gordon will know right away. He'll just be like, oh, Bruce, no one else has the money, has this, and you know what I mean. It just seems like he'll know exactly right away. So I think eventually, slowly, they need to start kind of veering. I mean, not necessarily not letting Jim Gordon in, but just things so that whenever he does become Batman, he won't be like, oh, you're Batman right away or stuff like that. I just think that to be more accurate, at least to the comic book. So. Because I think if he just goes back and he's like, oh, I'm going to a martial arts thing for 20 years or whatnot, I'll be gone for a long time. I don't know. I just think that they're definitely interested to see how, once Bruce decides, that he wants to fight crime and that's the only way he can do it. Like, he asked if he can use his money, but he can't. I think definitely once he realizes that the only way to do it is to actually physically do it, I think that would be a good idea, good way to go, and then kind of, just say, oh, I gotta go, and just stop with the training-ish type things, and just start acting, all like you can't handle it, so that he has to go and just clear his mind for a while, and just leave Gotham because of the memories, and just play on that idea, I don't know. I just think that could be a better way to do it, and not have, and not have Jim Gordon know exactly that he's Batman when he comes back. So yeah, that's just my opinions, the way I think they should go. But I don't know. That's just one of my theories. Peace out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Peace.